Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video. And when Joseph R. Biden started occupying the Oval Office in January of 2021, there was a surge at the border. Why? It is because Biden called for a surge to the border. And Joe Biden has been making excuse after excuse for every failure that has happened during his occupation of the Oval Office. He has taken no responsibility whatsoever, whether it be gas prices, inflation. And of course, when it comes to the rampant, worst illegal immigration crisis of my lifetime, he is still taking no responsibility whatsoever. However, folks, when it got so out of control and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris knows that it's out of control, he appointed Kamala Harris to be the border czar. She was actually supposed to be in charge of getting the border under control. Now, of course, as you guys know, Alejandro Mayorkas is also supposed to be doing that, but Kamala Harris and Alejandro Mayorkas are doing absolutely nothing. Both of them should actually be impeached along with Beijing Biden. Now, the other day, and actually yesterday, I did a video on the 48 illegals that were found dead in a trailer near San Antonio, Texas. Very, very tragic. And Governor Greg Abbott here in the great state of Texas came out and said this is on Joe Biden. And it is, because Joe Biden has an open border policy. Kamala Harris never actually visited where the problem is. She actually went over to Beto O'Rourke's town of El Paso. That is not where the crisis is. Kamala Harris has completely avoided the border. She has done nothing. But however, guys, Kamala Harris now has broken her silence on the now 53 dead people in San Antonio. Check this out on Fox News. Kamala Harris breaks silence on 53 Texas migrant deaths, says Abbott went straight to politics. Kamala Harris argues the White House is taking human smuggling across the southern border seriously. I can't tell. But let's read some of this. Kamala Harris on Tuesday shot at Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott's response to the news that at least 53 migrants have died after being left in an abandoned semi-truck in San Antonio, Texas this weekend. Quote, how the governor of that state responded really highlights part of the problem, because his response when there are 50 dead bodies in his state is to go straight to politics, Harris said in an interview with NPR. Instead of dealing with the realities of the issue, well, he brought up the realities of the issue. It is the open border policies of Beijing Biden. You're his number two. Beijing Biden appointed you to be the border czar to get this thing under control. And what have you done? You have never went to the border. Never. It goes on here. Officials are still investigating what appears to be one of the deadliest human smuggling cases in modern U.S. history. Republicans were quick to blame the horrific incident on the Biden administration's immigration policies because you know why? They don't have any. It is a free-for-all. If you just show up to the border, you're getting in. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you come into this country illegally, all Beijing Biden is doing is processing you and letting you out into this country. That is it. That is actually completely against U.S. law. So yeah, this is on Joe Biden. And Kamala Harris, you are an absolute failure. Quote, these deaths are on Biden, tweeted Abbott Monday night. They are a result of his deadly open border policies. They show the deadly consequences of his refusal to enforce the law. Yeah, and this is why Joe Biden should be impeached. I said it before, guys, if the Republicans take over the House, they need to impeach Joe Biden. He is endangering not only the lives of Texans, but also illegal aliens that are making that dangerous trip across the border. He is not enforcing the rule of law. He's not. Beijing Biden shot back at the governor and accused him of political grandstanding after several Republicans slammed the administration's border policies. Republicans blamed the surge of migrants at the southern border this year and Monday's deadly incident on what they argue are open border policies after the White House reversed Trump-era immigration regulations. Yes, Trump was actually enforcing the law at the border. And what did the dishonest media and leftists say? Oh, Trump was being racist against these people. No, he was enforcing the law. Folks, do you know what actually would happen to me if I actually went down into Mexico illegally? I would be prosecuted over there. I would probably be deported. But over here, it's like, hey, we know that you're here illegally, but you know what? You may have committed a bunch of crimes, but guess what? We're just going to let you into the country. Just show up to this court date. No problem. And we know that 90% of these people do not show up. This is insane, guys. Completely insane. Harris argued the administration is taking seriously the issue of human smuggling, which has increased in recent years as smugglers look to turn a profit on one of the most contested issues in the U.S. And something is telling me, folks, that politicians are probably getting paid under the table by the cartels in Mexico. I just have a feeling about that, because if not, U.S. immigration policy would be enforced. Quote, there have been over 2,000 arrests just in the last 3 months. I think there are at least 8 indictments that have happened, she said. We need to deal with that right in terms of the consequences of criminal behavior that results in death. Well, shut down illegal immigration. That is all you have to do. But Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, this is what they want. They want this treachery to happen here in the United States of America. Why? Because they hate you. They hate you. They are enabling illegal immigration into this country. And it's not just, people crossing the border illegally. It's human trafficking, drug trafficking, arms trafficking. Democrats want to take away your guns, but illegal weapons are coming into this country from the southern border. But Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, they're doing absolutely nothing about this. Kamala Harris is a failure. Boy, I can't wait to 2024, because I don't think the Democrats want to run Joe Biden. But also, Kamala Harris being his number 2, her approval rating is worse than his. And I don't think they want her to run either. They may actually have to dig up Hillary Clinton again. My goodness. And we know that she can't win. She is hated. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.